This Challenger came in for a $1,400 detail. It was a two-step correction with a 6-year ceramic coating. It was a mini interior detail and an engine cleaning. We worked on it for about a day and a half, but we actually kept it here at the shop for 2.5 days. So in this video, I'm gonna just kind of recap the process on how we performed this detail. Let's go ahead and get started.
Good morning. We have this 2017 beautiful Scatpack here at R3 Detailing that's coming in for a full correction, a 3-year coating, engine cleaning, and a mini interior detail. As you can see, the condition of the paint is pretty bad. It has a lot of swirl marks, has a lot of water spots. We did a little test spot with a compound and it pretty much took everything off. Engine is a bit dusty. Interior, it's not so bad, but this is going to be a very fun project for the next 2 days, so stay tuned.
For us, we typically start with the interior first. So for here, the mini interior detail consists of just a thorough vacuuming, a wipe down of the light dust and debris across the interior, which there wasn't much, and then cleaning the mirrors and glass. This is a very, very basic service. It's more just of a maintenance upkeep. There's no thorough agitation or any shampooing or anything like that. It's a very basic maintenance service. Once that's knocked out, we're gonna go to the engine cleaning process. Now, whenever we have exterior services and one of those services is an engine cleaning, you always wanna start with the engine cleaning, because once you start cleaning it and once you're done, you're gonna get a lot of the dirt, debris, the water, the cleaner on the side of the panels and on the windshield. So before you go to the wash, before you go to anything else, knock out the engine bay.
So we just finished up the mini interior detail. We're now moving on to the engine bay. We're just covering up a few sensitive parts. We have exposed air filter, covering that up, and any other area of concern. And then we're going to get started on cleaning the engine.
So for here, we're gonna rinse down the vehicle with the engine bay. We're gonna use our APC diluted 4:1 in the pump sprayer. We're gonna use multiple brushes to agitate the engine bay, rinse it down, dry it with the big boy blower, dress it, close the hood, and then we move on to the actual prep process for the correction. So now we're gonna start with the wheels and tires, get those dialed in, and then we're gonna go and do a foam wash, and then we use the 1 bucket wash method, basically, where 1 bucket has multiple wash towels, and we never put a dirty towel back into that bucket. We discard it somewhere else. That way that bucket always stays clean. we're gonna rinse down the vehicle and then do the iron remover first, and then the clay bar treatment, except for us, we use clay mitt, so the clay mitt treatment, I guess you wanna call it. And then we're gonna rinse it down, dry it down with with both the microfiber drying towel and the big boy blower. We use the Oberk system basically, so we use the Oberk microfiber cutting pad with the Oberk cut is what it's called. And then for the polishing, we use the Oberk foam polishing pad with Oberk polish, a pretty straightforward process.
All right, so this is now day 2 with this Challenger. We have polished the matte finish vinyl. We brought that black back to it. We paint prep the paint and the vinyl twice to ensure there's no polishing oils on there before we apply the coating. And this customer chose a 3-year coating, so that is what we're going to apply to the vehicle today.
So the actual coating installation took about, I think, 2 hours from when we started to when we finished. We notified the customer, and initially he was gonna pick it up at the end of the day, but then the end of the day turned into next day. So midday the next day he picked it up, which we didn't mind because it let the coating cure a little longer, and there was actually rain that same day. So perhaps that was actually good, and that we kept the car longer. That way no water would have gotten on the paint. But that's gonna wrap up the video right here. Hopefully you learned something. Actually, towards the end of the detail, we actually did slightly damage the front bumper because the pad had actually separated from the polisher, or the backing plate had actually separated from the polisher, and it's kind of skidded across the front bumper. So I'll make another video on that topic in the future once we get everything finalized. But overall right now, it's no big deal. The customer's very understanding and we're taking care of everything, but I will make a separate video to kind of share our experience and give you just more firsthand feedback on what to do when you damage a customer's vehicle. So let me know in the comment section down below if you have any comments, questions about anything. You can check the description box down below for the ultimate guide to start your detailing business, the 8 detailing services you can offer, or my podcast, the Detailing Business Class Podcast. All those links will be down in the description box down below. Thank you very much for watching yet another video, and I'll talk to everyone on the next one. Bye-bye.